we have a very special friend of mine. He's one that helped encourage me to actually get this going. And you know, he has a couple pieces that he's gonna spit. And of course, a lot of y'all know him. He speaks spoken word around Dallas, and it's Brandon Puryear.
Tell these stories and watch. Even the dead will gather around your campfires. A bunch of lost souls hoping there is rope tucked somewhere between tongue and teeth that they could try to use to time when they remember feeling the most alive, but now they just want to be freed. So I say to you, whoa. Welcome to the revival of the parts we discard. These poems are arms that opt to alert and hug the psyche when it seems that self-love is likely the last crop we form. But believe if my green thumb planted seeds, but they see my growth from eons beyond the sun. You know, Jack would probably stalk me for the beans. If it meant that his means would keep doubling, climb all the way to the TOP to see that most giants feed 5, 4, nothing, just stomping. I often ask,
come on!
Are we living for the love of discovery or just to love things? Yo,
I'm right here.
We're gonna do a box breath. All right, so we're gonna inhale for 4. We're gonna hold it for 4, and we're gonna release for 6. Can we do that?
Yeah, I love that.
All right, and inhale. Hold it. Release it. So we're gonna do it again, but this time when you inhale all the heavy on your shoulders. All y'all black men take a breath. I know me, black man to black man. Today was long and today was hard. Yeah. I got pulled over here on the way here. You know what I'm saying? I left Frisco late, work and stuff. Gotta get home. Gotta get dressed, gotta get the offerings prepared, and luckily I didn't get a ticket. So I took a breath, and like all the anxiety kind of melted away through my feet. I took my shoes off, changed my socks, I felt it like leave. It didn't have no spare hands, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, so on this next breath, inhale the weight, absorb it, hold on to it, feel it, and then we're gonna let it go. You ready? Inhale. Hold it. Let it go. So my next offering is cover. It's a cover. The cover was a conversation. Somewhere there's a man. More importantly, a black man. But not just any black man, angry black man, angry that he has to carry a burden he didn't place on his shoulders. Angry he can't take a day off or else his family may not make it. Angry that rest feels irresponsible. So he angry that he can't fully express his emotions because he's either a sissy or he's too sensitive. Angry that he could get arrested for sweat equity or killed if he gets a little too loud. Angry that survival has deadlines attached to it. So he angry. And angry that he got typecasted as the villain in every story, but for some reason not this black man. No, this black man's one of the good ones. He is a nice guy. Oh, so sweet and humble. He's married with kids and a steady job. All things considering, he's still just average. So what could he possibly be mad at? Angry that anytime you ask if he's okay, that he has to say, I'm making it. Angry that he can't show a chink in the armor because even that will be exploited. Angry that he has to worry about if authenticity is dead in a society full of masks, but many of y'all not ready for that conversation yet. We got a homeboy we named Joker. Everybody call him Jay. Jay is the definition of not only an angry black man, but a hurt man. He was once a lover boy. till a girl broke his little heart. So when I was going through a rough patch and wanted to express myself, this is verbatim how he responded. Fuck is you worried about a bitch when there's pussy printed every minute like money? What he said struck like lightning, but I rebuttal. See, Jay, you don't understand the relationship that we have. We got something special, and he told me, he said, nigga, they got specials every day at Kmart. Why the hell are you worried about her? I mean, nigga, she toxic, and not like cigarette toxic, nah, on some Chernobyl shit. I guess you had that point of view when you find out your wife had a sexual relationship with one of her girlfriends behind your back. Now he wants to chase any and everything that gives him a lick of attention. The bottom line is we got grown men scrolling through old messages at 2 a.m. to feel remembered.
Man, what? Damn, all right.
It's not like it's surprising. It's not like it's surprising.
No.
It's been systematically put in place to pick the stragglers off one by one. Get one to think he associated with whiteness. Now you got a Sly Cooper protecting your image. Get one to hate his mama. Now all women won't get any respect. Get one to not trust in love. Now we got broken homes, passed down, generational trauma. Angry black man, the world believes you're less than what you are.
Man.
That's right. Will you prove them right or wrong? Boom. Who wrote that?
So,
Who wrote that?
I wrote that piece. I wrote that piece, and I asked Brandon to perform it for me. And
Can we run
really,
it back? Yeah.
but that honestly, this whole event really is just a social experiment.
Right.
Because we wanted this piece to be heard. It's about to be Father's Day. It's also mental health awareness month for Black men, for men in general. And so this piece really was something that I wanted to be heard. And my boy, I knew he would bring it to life. And
So like, I've been in this phase where the music stand is new to me. I actually got confidence to recite my offerings from my good brother Trowan. He's one of my favorite writers. Y'all give it up for Trowan.
yeah.
I don't know if any of y'all have had the opportunity to hear him. But everything that we're trying to embody now, I stand on the shoulders of. And it's a lot of it comes from him. You know, the way he shows up as a black man for other black men, the way he shows up in the community, the way he showed for me. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have an older brother. My father passed last year, so our friendship has been like, oh man, our friendship has been a lot for me. You know what I mean? Mean a lot to me. I love him. I love you too, bro. You got love for him too, bro. So, I've been in a space where, like, and I had a conversation about it earlier. I'm a fitness professional. I work in corrective exercise, and a lot of it is numbers and counting. And y'all know the 6-7 shit? Yeah. Bro, I be counting every day. I'm like, other people with their sets, with their reps. And I'm like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8. Like, I be skipping that shit all the time. But, like, it makes me think how our life is boiled down to meters and metrics. Like, from the moment you conceived, your mama was in her first trimester, and in her second trimester, and you was 6 months, and then you was like a year old, and you got a social security number, and on your birthday, we celebrate being one number more than we were the last time, and then you gotta go buy groceries, and you got your 9 to 5 that you clock into, and you set your alarm, you gotta wake up at this amount, like this sequence of numbers, right? And this poem is titled The Currency of Life.
Come on.
Why we gotta pay the Pied Piper for some freedom? I watched paper turn people into exercise. Pop quiz. Does a crunch number get depressed by the weight of its numerator? See, we decide to divide over pieces of pies when the whole thing ain't 3.14. Ain't it odd? But how would it even register when we're spent after fighting against change? They say even blinking make a sound like cha-ching, dude. Life ain't, but the system is a series of parking meters teaching that existing and belonging both have a price. I seen a man get shot once. His blood pooled into a puddle of nickels and they placed his remains in the piggy bank. It wasn't to save him though. Maybe to save the story, they sell themselves of what a life costs. I waved in a dollar bill made lifeboat up and down the stream of income. Ain't it ironic? That I may only stay afloat if my pocket's deep. But even then I'd sink. They'd find another blue face wash the shore. Another body London. Rinse, repeat cycle because all money got blood on it anyway. Buried in a nice suitcase. Somewhere a man ties his neck in a knot trying to make enough green to stay out the red. Human capital is recorded on the canvas. And the current flowing through it is currency. We hand our daylight to a time clock, then stand before a sunset. It winds up being too expensive for us to experience. See, the moon is a quarter. The day will toss it into the sky. Heads, we inherit midnight. Tails is just another rumor of morning. Somewhere a tide inserts it, presses C7 and receives another shoreline. Somewhere a child points upward and accidentally discovers astronomy. It is just the ancient art of looking broke until we are standing beneath unimaginable wealth. Somewhere a rooftop pockets the sunset. It folds a copper offering into a corner crease.
Come on, man.
Night will arrive counting his losses. The building still says nothing. And still, from a hidden fold, a little gold survives the dark. Which is proof that not every disappearance is departure. Counting is not the condition. It's not your sentence. Boom. It's a little lighter. That's cool.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take him. What's up? Oh, you know what? Because you my brother and you asked, I ain't planning to do it. Alright.
Do what feels right, bro.
No, it's cool. It's feel right. How many of y'all right now look at your phone and sees a call you missed? Somebody that you should probably call back, right? Raise your hand if it's somebody you should probably call back right now. All y'all that responsible and that present and that attentive? I think you lying. You lying. Your head, nah, I wasn't sure. You lying.
Yes, half. No.
Right. But okay, how many of y'all got a guilty conscience?
I know all y'all.
You that present? Every day you that present. You, right here. Yeah. Right here, right here. You that present. All the time. You ain't never had a guilty conscience. You ain't never ate too much and felt bad about it? I think y'all thinking too hard. You ain't never ate too much and felt bad about it? You had 3 cupcakes.
Get him.
It's like, all right, I can't associate a guilty conscience with lies. Because lies are also deception, right? Body language. You said yes to that nigga that wanted to buy you a drink when you wanted to say no. But we have distrust in the community, right? You feel unsafe when you say no. But you go home and unpack that and you feel a little guilty. Because he texts you and you won't respond. Because he follows you and you won't follow him back. This ain't even a love poem. This is a poem about my guilty conscience. I just want y'all to understand and meet me there.
Come on.
Right?
We here.
Sometimes a guilty conscience is what forces me to reach out to the people I know I should rap with more frequently. Even if briefly. In case that day comes when the world begins to eat itself. See, I guess a guilty conscience will tell me, hey, the world shouldn't have to be ending for you to choose to love those that love you back. And I would nod. Like a defendant pretending the mirror is a jury. Like a man caught red-handed with nothing but unread messages and good intentions in his pockets because I meant to text back, but because my phone is a graveyard of we should link soon. Each text is just a tombstone engraved with someday. Someday. Which is only the most polite way to say never. I've treated time like it's on layaway. Like tomorrow's guaranteed delivery, like fate offers free returns on missed opportunities, but guilt never knocks. She kicked the damn door in. Sit at the edge of my bed. Scroll through my call log like a disappointed ancestor. Really? It asks. You double tapped their photos but couldn't double back for their presence. I laughed nervously because humor is how I powder my shame.
Right.
How I dress regret in a tuxedo and teach it to tap dance. I mean, I stay in touch, I say. Through the memes, through the emojis, through the occasional you up, since strictly out of friendship. Modern love, where we send hearts instead of having one. Where LOL means lack of living, where we bookmark each other's lives, but we never turn the page still. There's something holy about hearing a familiar voice say your name. Stretching each syllable like it's trying to hug you through the phone, and suddenly distance feels embarrassed. Because what is friendship, if not time's rebellion against loneliness? What is love, if not memory refusing to forget your address? So I call. Not because the sky is falling, but because it hasn't yet. Not because the end is near, but because the middle deserves witnesses. I call to ask about nothing, which is secretly everything. How you been? Translation, I miss you. Are you good? Translation, I still care. We should link soon. Translation, please don't let this be goodbye or for good. And we laugh like we're children again. Like grief hasn't learned our names yet. Like the world hasn't tried to auction off our joy. Because laughter is proof of life. It is a pulse. It's a protest. It's a small rebellion against the dark. I used to think love required grand gestures and roses and poetry and perfect timing. But now I know sometimes love is just showing up before the usually does. Sometimes it's dialing a number without needing a reason. Sometimes it's choosing presence over pride, choosing connection over convenience, choosing people over postponement and procrastination, because one day this spinning blue miracle will swallow its own horizon. And when it does, I never want my last words to be, yo, troll, I meant to call. I want them to sound like laughter, warm, familiar, shared. I want them to echo with the rhythm of reunion and to carry the cadence of conversations that refuse to die unfinished. So now, when my guilty conscience clears its throat, I listen, I pick up the phone, I will choose love. Not because the world is ending, but because it isn't. And that is reason enough to reach out. Can I do my original last poem? Yeah. You said read all of them?
Read all of
Alright. You gotta work there. You're right. That was good.
The heavens carry me through.
Alright, it's my last piece because there are other beautiful poets with beautiful offerings. This is a little light, you know what I'm talking about? In AAVE, we say, you a fine motherfucker. But in poetry, we say you are a fine mother of everything that made everything. A wine glass full of concepts of time and space. See, I question how and if the world shaped itself around what would one day be your silhouette. Like destiny was a sketchbook and it let creation practice your curves in its margin.
Oh my God.
Like the universe whispered, take your time. Before it signed your name in the skin of right fucking now, you will find mother of presence. The kind that never enters a room but settles it. Conversation straight in that posture and eyes forget that manner. Silence always puts a chair just to sit beside you. In AAVE, we say you are a fine motherfucker. But in poetry, we say you a fine mother of everything that made everything. You a fine mother of gravity. Pulling glances into existence without ever asking them to stay. Walking with a quiet command. A soft insistence. A slow burn and sermon of confidence spoken in the language of hips and intention. No performance. No permission. You a fine mother of rhythm. Every step measured, every pause delivered. Your breath setting the tempo for hearts that don't even belong to you. You don't chase attention, you let it arrive. And when it does, it lingers like warmth on a wine glass long after the last sip. In AAVE, we say you a fine motherfucker.
Right.
But in poetry, we say you a fine mother of everything that made you a fine mother of wonder. The kind that makes a grown voice soften into a reverent goddamn. The kind that turns casual glances into committed stares. You are not decoration, you are declaration. Not merely seen, but experienced. A slow exhale in human form. A reminder that beauty can be both effortless and exact. A fine mother of intention. The way you sip your drink unbottled. The way your laughter will loosen the air. The way your name rests warm on the tongue like a secret worth keeping. You make ordinary moments feel like I've chosen to be extraordinary. In AAVE we say, see you know, but in poetry we say, you a fine mother of everything, see you know, you a fine mother of fire. Not loud or reckless, but controlled. Heat held with grace. Desire dressed in dignity. You burn without consuming. Glow without demanding. Shine without apology. You a fine mother of time. Turning seconds into slow dances. Stretching glances into memories. Making forever feel brief and breathtaking. Even the clock hesitates when you pass. As if reluctant to interrupt perfection. You a fine mother of everything. Of confidence and calm. Of softness and strength. Of longing and arrival. Of flesh and feeling. Of mystery and meaning. You are what happens when existence gets it right. In AAVE we say, and you know the rest, and I'm fluent in both languages. Stand here translating awe into admiration. Turning reverence into rhythm. Trying to pronounce your beauty without trembling, and maybe it's hard, but some truths refuse refinement. Some praise resists polish. Some feelings are too full for formalities. So let poetry bow gracefully to the honesty of the moment, because in every dialect of desire, in every language of longing, in every tongue that has ever tasted wonder, the meaning remains the same. You will find mother of everything. You know what I'm talking about?